Hey and welcome to this new video of Mastering Symfony 3. So in this video we will learn about the controller, and I just want to tell you that in the controller we will work with annotation of for the routing system or the routing format. We will work with annotation. So let's create a new controller. I think here in the blog is the one with annotation. Yeah, it's the one with annotation. So let's create a new controller. Let's go to the bash. Let me clear this and php bin slash console generate controller. Let's hit enter. Let's give it a name. First let's write the bundle, so blog bundle let's name it post. Hit enter. Yeah, we wanna use annotation. Let's use tweak also. Let's generate an index, and then this index is basically this. So let's create it. Index, but it's very important to write the action. So index action, hit enter. Yeah, the route, it just put slash enter. Not for the moment, we don't want to add some other action. Yes, we are sure, and everything it's working fine. And here we will see our controller, see post controller. So let me just close this and this and also this. So here it's a route, and here is the index or the action that we just created. So here basically what a controller is, it's like a class, a PHP class. So here we see the name of the class and extend from controller. This way we have this use vendor controller. It's a class that it's like the major class, and those controller extend from it. And this basically the second use, it's for the route. We see here route, so basically it's for this route or to activate annotation route. And here we say that every function in the controller is need to be with the action. But the question here is it's true that every function or every method here in the controller need or must to be with this action. So the answer here is no. But we can use some function just the name without putting the action, for example just the index, but it will be without route. Just for example we want, for example, to add for example, if we have two integer, we want to do like the sum of them, and we create two functions. First we will just sum them up or make it the sum of them, and second we will show this this sum, or yeah, we will show the sum first. But in first that it needs just to be sum without any route, we will not create the action. But second we will use the route, for example, to see the result. In this case we will do the action. So to recap, action we do action when the function it's associated or it's related with the route, and we don't need the action if, for example, the function is associated or we want to use it in other function. But it's always good to use the action or to write the action after the name of the function. But now let's create another function, and without choose action. So public function, let's name it just app, and here in return we will use the response. So new response, not proskit, HTTP foundation. Yeah, let's hello from app function, and here let's give it a route post, because we have already this route. So let's save it, and now we say that if here semicolon, we say that if the name of the function and we don't use the action, that's mean it's it has anything to do with the route. So let's reuse this this function in our index function. So let me just save this. So let's use it in the index. So let me just delete this, or just comment it with Control Shift and slash. Control Shift. Let me just delete it like this and return. And I want to use this function. So this app. Let's save it. Let's run server php bin console server 2.run. Let's hit enter, and server will be running, and we will go to the navigator and test that. So now the server is running. Now the server is running. Let's say this post. Let's hit enter. And yeah, hello from the app function. So now we want to see how the controller speak with the view. So we just go Control Z. Yeah. So here we see this render function. In this render function, it contains two parameters. The first is like obligatory or mandatory, and second is just optional. And second, we see it's a table or it's an array. So in this array, we will send data from our controller to the view. But this this writing array, it's old, so let's use like the new one. Let's delete this array and let's use array this way. For example, from this controller we want to send, for example, a title, and just make some space to make it more visible to you guys. And let's name it, for example, title for let's name post index page. Let's hit enter, or let's save it now. So let's see where this twig is. So let's tell us here it's in block bundle post. So post resource views, and here in post. So here it is. So, and this is this is the blade. So let's just delete that. In the next video I will explain like better and everything about this tweak, but now just follow. So if I want to read this title or this data that the controller sends me, I need to write this writing. So double quotation or brackets and title. Let's save it now, and after saving it, let's go back to our navigator, refresh this page, and here title for post index page. So now basically we can or we learn how to send data from the controller to the template or to our HTML twig. So now the question is, uh, if we can send, for example, more data to the controller, and basically yes, since we have here table or an array, so we can. And to do that, just to make this visible and more clear, let's send another data. Let's name it, for example, I don't know, like a paragraph or something. So let me say just parag. You will see if the lorem option will generate in here. No. Option. And let's send also the date of today. So date or data, and I will send here the date. So date, and let's name it the year. So no, here the date without capital G, just date like this, and let's give it the year, month and day. So let's save it. Now if we want to go back to our twig or the HTML, so let's put that in h1. Let me just change that to HTML. So h1, here let's put paragraph in P, so that I think we name it parag. Yeah, parag. And now let's do, for example, let's skip a line and let's click or let's write the date. And here let's also make the date or the date in paragraph. And the date, I think we name it data. Yeah, data. So and this is here, it's to draw a line and not to pass a line. So let's go check, let's refresh this page. And here it tells us the title, here it's paragraph, this is the HR, and here the date of today. So now we learn how to pass data from the controller to a twig page. So in the next video we will learn all about this twig HTML. So this is all for this video. See you next.